Welcome to YouTube, everybody. This is Not Me's Donation Vintage League. You can join here. Links for match 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and the summary are below in the comments. You can also check out my Twitch at ZMagic in the comments as well. Twitter and Discord are all down there. Go check that out, and hope you guys enjoy the video. Slow patch confirmed. Oh no. Yes, I have a soul patch and a different haircut. I love it. Get on my level. I'm gonna keep my soul. I'm just gonna actually grow a soul patch. Then the chat hates me. You got 10th in the challenge, you think? Nice, Nami. Congratulations on 10th. Nami got 10th and donated to see the deck. You too could also donate to see any deck played in any format. Five-0 incoming. Oh, you got a 5-0 in a league as well. Oh, that's awesome. Top 16 doesn't get a crazy amount of prize support, Ice. You go up like $50 or $25. It's top 8 is where the real prizes are. Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting league. Oh, no. I was talking about for the challenge. Yeah, the top 16 for the challenge is not crazy prizes. Top 8's the real money. The 5-0s are really good for the vintage leagues. But yeah, there's a decent amount of time for queues. Unlike modern queues, which fire off like that, these are not going to fire off as much. I am going to be uploading the 2 modern leagues that I talked about yesterday. That I played yesterday, the Dreadhorde Arcanist deck, and the second deck that I played yesterday, the Jeskai Sahili. Those will be on YouTube tomorrow. So you can go check out the full leagues there. They're gonna be unedited for now. They're just gonna be chopped up. Like, they're not even gonna be chopped up or anything. There's gonna be a whole like thing thrown up. How recent was the FNM? Last night, bud. I was FNM champion last night. Maybe we should update the YouTube command. Yeah, we probably should. I don't know, mods. Could you? No, I'm kidding. Okay, you'll stay, Frollo. I mean, I'm not an FNM champion. I literally just played 2 modern decks on stream. I haven't gone to FNM in months. Not gonna lie to you. Or maybe I will. Streamers tend to lie a lot of the time about what they're doing, so maybe I'll also lie to you and say that I went to FNM last night. I wasn't able to go to the food truck festival. I know for those of you that were here yesterday, I was like really excited to go to the food truck festival. But actually, the food truck festival was Thursday and Friday, so we got there and it actually wasn't going on today. So I was pretty disappointed, but we went out to eat anyway. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Not me. It's just so much easier to play at home and online. You guys talk about updating the YouTube command, and then you just don't do it. I see how it is. I can't lie, I have a following, and I gave out arena codes. Oh, I did do that stuff, yeah. Oh, this is how you do the command for stream elements. It'd be like this. You walked away from your computer just a minute ago. Did you miss anything relevant? I was just answering your question about how I didn't actually go to FNM, but I just was lying. Oh, I just was making sure you knew how to do it, Ice. I wasn't doubting your ability. I just wasn't sure if you knew how to do stream elements versus MTG bot, because I prefer stream elements. That's all. I appreciate the hard work. Yeah, I mean, you are the highest paid mod. That's true. Ice makes 500 times the amount that the other mods make in my channel. This card seems awesome. Oh yeah, sorry, it was only 4 times. Whoops. I wasn't going to mention that insane raise, but... Just so you're aware, since you mentioned earlier, you can cast Hojack from the grave even if they have a priest. You can. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. This hand's like really close. It's really, really, really close. If it had a second green source, I would keep it. I think we need a mole. Like, this card seems absurd in Vintage. I mean... Force of Figures were also really good. Hey, what's up, Alexis? How you doing, bud? Then you have Hollowed One, but I can't cast Hollowed One anytime soon. Deathrite Shaman's decent. Thanks, Ice. Appreciate it. You would mulligan in the blind, but you wouldn't fault me for this? Yeah, for sure. Have I finally sold my soul and bought a Power 9? No, I use exclamation mana traders. A convenient way to play Magic Online. So this hand's like decent because it has the forces, but in the blind, like it doesn't do much. Like we go to our turn, we draw, and we have to find another land and a survival. This hand's worse. Double force and try to bluff a concede out of them, Lapido. That doesn't always work. I'm going to keep the force on top. Wow. Keeping the force is insanely good. Instantly unlucky. Yeah, I guess I should have kept the force hand. I mean, we were in the blind. If they play another sphere effect, then we're in a rough shape. But I guess they can't, though, right? So... We could kill Sphere and Voltaic Key. It's not even that good. We could kill Mox Ruby and Sphere. We also could just wait. Dude, Force of Vigor seems absurd. Imagine that 6-card hand against Shops. Oh, instantly punished. We have to put a YouTube link there? Oh, we do, yeah. I have a thumbnail. Just remind me to do it later. I have a thingamajiggy. I'd rather get the Savannah wasted, so I want to play Savannah first. Good point. Yeah, let me I'll do it later. Cuz I have a Team Genji like box tab or whatever. I don't know how to I think we're still just dead. I'm not concede. Are we on YouTube? Yeah. Live on YouTube. Recorded on Twitch. What's up, Tim? How you doing? I think that's going to be my slogan. Live on YouTube, recorded on Twitch. It's definitely going to be my slogan. I think it's a really good slogan, to be honest. We're going to put it in Collector, and we're going to put in Nature's Claim. And we're going to put it in Kataki. It's a good slogan, honestly. You trim Bloodghast, Macabre, Spirit Guide. So like this. I can't really trim though. I'm bringing so many cards in. Oh, whoops. There we go. Like cut, you mean? So like something like that. Because we're bringing in Nature's Claims and the oofs and Katakis. Oof. Hey, what's up, Cyan? How you doing? This deck is really cool, though. We did mulligan a lot there. I don't know if... I think our 6-card hand would also have lost. Vintage is super interesting. And Hojak is just, like, such an unfair card. Regardless of what format you're playing it in. Hand's insane. You knew Modern Hojak was busted, but you didn't think it had Moxen? Yeah, it does. Oh, no, 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 no. I played into the Mindbreak trap. Yo, nice, Tem. Yeah, we need a single creature when we win the game. Let me know when you guys are married. All right, okay. Discard once, get Vengevine. Discard again, get Vengevine. Discard again, get Rootwalla. Discard again. Wait, that's 4 already, right? Hold on, is that enough? Four of green. First one gets Vengevine. Second one gets Vengevine. Third one gets the other one. Fourth one gets the other one. Oh, hollowed one. Yes. Rootwalla and then hollowed one is the following. I was trying to figure out the 4th card. I was trying to figure out the 4th card you get. We got it. Because we get a Vengevine. And then we discard a Vengevine. To get a Vengevine. And then we discard a Vengevine. To get a Rootwalla. Then we discard the Rootwalla. And then pay the Madness cost. To cast our first creature for the turn. Then we get Hollowed One, and Hollowed One is 0 because we cast creatures for the turn. Then we are able to double Vengevine here. And then we are able to cast Hojak off of our creatures. Combination! We're able to cast Hojak by exiling things from our graveyard and tapping our Rootwalla, Vengevine, and Hollowed One. Wow, that is a combo. Nice turn 2 victory. The game has ended. Wow, this deck is... Was the league this fast? Probably, yeah. Like, this deck is actually absurd. You probably waited in queues longer than you actually played matches, right? Yo, Liceman Z, thanks so much for the YouTube subscription. That was super cool. Fampo MTG. Bojack Erisman. I like Bojack Horseman is the one I really like. Or Hojak Corpseman is my favorite, sorry. All these besides Black Lotus. Sometimes you gotta sell nice things because they're not worth having. And you can just play them online for cheap. Including Mana Traders, which is free. Yeah. Bojack Corpseman is a good one. You did win multiple games with Deathrite Shaman Burn. That's pretty cool. Collector oof sounds like a big oof for the opponents. This is just better. This is a null rod you can search for. It's amazing. It's a null rod you can tutor for. Hey, what's up, Lathier? How you doing? Man, we have a really active chat right now. Collector oof. Yeah. His hand's not terrible. You would keep this with a fetch? Oh, because we can't play like a Taki, yeah. You know there are different style Bayou arts? Only online. This is an online only Bayou art. There's an oof. Oof on the draw is kind of slow though. Tain's not fantastic. We need a green, we need a green force. There's a lot of MTGO reprints of original, vintage and legacy cards to make the formats more accessible. I'm really bad at drawing Bazaar. Yeah, I know. Yo, Radshot Dez, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, bud. I'm sorry I can't get that beta to you. It's bizarre how bad we are. Yo, Tem coming in with the hot memes. I think I just got a mulligan this hand. I need a more explosive hand. This is vintage after all. Oof. I guess we gotta keep this. Yeah, I appreciate it, Rad. If we bottom this and try to find another land, it's way better. Because then we can go discard Vendrine, discard Rurwalla. And we need to find a relevant card / mana sources. Like Lotus off the top, cast Vengevine isn't out. Ooh, that gets around Hojak, right? We can cast it from our hands using our graveyard. Oh, jeez. Can't keep this 5-carder? Oh, or the Kataki. We put that on the bottom. Deck, please! We put that on the bottom. Scrybug! It's real! Bring out the Illuminati. Illuminati, everyone. Yeah, it was VMA. Vintage Masters. No, not VMA. Was VMA the abbreviation for the vintage set online only? How many Kataki did we run? 3 in the board for low baggins. Exclamation deck list if you want to check out the deck lists. Deck lists are always on Stream Decker. Hey, what's up, Ewan? Welcome back, bud. How was your hanging out at the Jip or the MUF today? The MF. How was hanging out the MF today? What a terrible abbreviation, MF. Very scandalous. Chilling at the Jeepa. Grade point average. I'm just hanging out with the grade point average. You know how it is. Scoop to keep information hidden. We've lost game 1, Lathier. This is, or no, you lost game 1 and we won game 2. This is game 3. About your service dog, and Jamie Topples loves them. Jamie loves doggos. Jamie's pets are really nice. When I visited, they were very nice to me. Although the little dog was a little squirrely. You're like, a dog squirrely? That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, the dog was a little bit squirrely. I wasn't a huge fan. Don't tell her that though. She loves that dog. I stayed in like the office where she streams from. And the dog like attacked me multiple times. He's very possessive. I don't know why they took it to Kentucky. They have Academy. Yeah, same. I guess we play survival. The squirrels in your neighborhood are very dog-like. What? I mean, I get it. Your neighbors feed the squirrels by hand? I just want a picture of that. That sounds like an amazing picture. Right? Don't you want a picture of that? Well, I think our matchup against Shops is really good. And my opponent's just being a huge bully. Yeah, another Wasteland into Phyrexian Revoker. My opponent had, like, very good draw to counteract us. We mulliganed pretty badly. Game 1 and 3 here. I think this match was pretty positive. GG's, though, I guess. Let's go to game 2. Let's go to match 2. No, it's pretty impressive that you can train a wild animal to eat out of your hand and not be vicious. If I ever hit Bazaar, the matchup is unlosable. Yeah, Bazaar would be sick, you know? Bazaar doesn't exist, though. It's just a figment of your imagination, not me. They have little conversations, Furlough. Oh, I didn't see the picture. You're with Dana, and you and the pupper. Yo, nice. That's awesome, Ewan. That's a good picture. That's such a good pupper. Do you have a license you carry around with you, Ewan? Or have you not had too many issues with like the service animal? Like, do you get asked a lot for the service animal license, or because it has the harness on? It has a harness, right? Yeah, it has like the harness and the leash and stuff. I used to actually raise. My family used to raise seeing eye dogs, where you would raise the seeing eye puppy, and then the puppy would go back to the seeing eye, and then they would train it to lead blind people, which is pretty cool. Different than like other service animals, but very specific service animal. Yeah, now they raise. Yeah, exactly, Jen. Similar. We're just DOB. Yeah, for sure. Not really, Frollo. Like, there's not too much. There are like only a few rules for raising seeing eye puppies. Like, you couldn't feed them table food. Yeah, huge downgrade, Jen. Puppers are actually cute, you know what I mean? That's mean. All right, well, that's going to be it for match number 1. Let's get match number 2 underway here. We got crushed by shops there. No, like the only real rule with the seeing eye pups was they couldn't eat table food, and they couldn't be taught to heel. You know, like when you teach a dog to heel to not pull. It's very important that the seeing eye dogs pull, because they're supposed to pull the blind person, and then the dogs will actually stop when there's something that's in front of the user, the blind person. Whenever the owner of the service dog like is walking with their seeing eye dog, the dog will actually stop if there's like a danger in front of them. Like, let's say there's a broken sidewalk or a steep decline, or like a step down, for instance, or the dog will actually step in front of them. But the dog is meant to pull them, not like pull them, but have some amount of pressure. So like not teaching them to heel and not giving them table scraps was basically like the only 2 rules. Otherwise, you would just like try to expose them to as many things as you could, because they couldn't be afraid of any noises or afraid of any type of sights and sounds and stuff like that. Exposing them to fireworks is super important. Exposing them to noises like trains, things like sand, like going to the beach or boardwalks. That was actually a good one. I lived near the beach at the time. Walking on roads or walking on grass, like just basically giving them the most rounded experience you could, so that there was as least amount of failure possible with the dog. So it was exposed to things, so it would react in a manner that was, it was comfortable with when it was growing up, which I thought was kind of cool. It was also just fun to do with my parents. Parents should have done them with your brother, so your brother behaved better. Yikes. That's a good one. Oh, that's cool, Ewan. That sounds like fun. Are you staying with anybody fun? You just staying with some friends? You're 6-0 lifetime versus this deck with shops. Think I got pretty unlucky there. Not me. I'm traditionally very unlucky, unfortunately. You already know this. You're here all the time. You know how unlucky I can get. We can Deathrite Shaman. We have Deathrite Shaman with survival and stuff like that, so. The wait is over. Aren't you glad? There's no white in the main, right? Because I kind of want to go get a forest. No. Nice. Ice, what are you going to be playing? We can ditch the collector for the force. I also like that logic, by the way, Ice. Noble Hierarch, huh? Ooh, nice. There's no way we can pitch this before a land drop for the turn. I think I want to discard this first, though. Is this actually good to discard first? I guess it helps with Hojack casting. I guess we wait to see what we want to get. There's no reason to get hasty here. And I don't think there's any positive to just discarding right away. Might be Chubby's Knight of the Reliquary deck. It could just be our survival deck. Maybe a more traditional variety. Oh, I should have responded. If I wait, I can go get Fairy Macabre. Ooh. Ooh, that's actually really good. But they have 3 now. That's too many. I shouldn't have waited. That's what I get for listening to you. Can kill the hollowed ones and go off my own Vengevines now? Yeah. That is very true. We can take out these 2 Vengevines. We can take out the both hollowed ones, because the survival is kind of meh at this point. It's only like 7? Oh, that feels bad. Nice. I bought my snow-covered lands. That's super weird. I'm sorry about that. What the heck? Come on, man. Opponent's bullying with this triple hollowed one. I'll be right there. We might win still, which is insane to me. Is this good? It's pretty good, yeah. I would say so. If we discard Hojack and go get a... What? What was my line? Was my line to go get Hojack? I think my line was to discard Hojack. Lucky House, they saw the line. What's the line? I don't know what it was. I think you discard Hojack and then go get a Basking Rootwalla, and then you get another bat, and then you cast the Basking Rootwalla, No, that doesn't work. Oh, you get a spirit guide? And then the spirit with the spirit guide, you go get a something. You get like a Vengevine, and then you get a Basking Root Walla, and then you're able to cast it. Yeah, it involves spirit guide somehow. We should ask OP what the line should be. That's just so rude, guys. That's a rude dude maneuver. Alright, let's take Oof out. Big Oof, by the way. So we can beat Containment Priest pretty easily. Do we just still bring in Containment Priest? I feel like no. Ravenous Trap seems pretty good, but the thing is they only ever hit 2 to the graveyard if they're doing it right with Vengevine. However, Ravenous Trap is really good against opposing Bazaar Baghdad's. So that's why Trap is good. And then the Nature's Claim answers the opposing survivals and also answers Hollowed One, which is positive. And we already have Force of Vigor. I don't know what would we want to take out for Nature's Claim is the question. Because, like, I understand that the oofs come out. I guess Bloodghast can come out. They're not super essential. They're not actually that big or that important. Although they're kind of cool with the Hojaks. You always trim at least one Spirit Guide and Gas. I think Spirit Guide's kind of important for comboing against them, though. Kind of like cutting 2 Bloodghast in this matchup. I think Elvish Spirit Guide's going to have more utility to be more explosive than your opponent. Wow. Nice. We'll keep this hand. Man, Vintage is a crazy world. Sounds about right. Oh, this is good. I guess we just Bazaar. Kind of want to wait with the Hollow One until we have the Vengevine. I think playing Bazaar and then, like, then discarding the Vengevine is probably the place we want to start. Ravenous Trap blows us out, but whatever. So if we get rid of Vengevine, Bloodghast, Misty Rainforest, that then opens us up to getting Ravenous Trapped with 3 important cards, but I don't think that's super tough. We could keep the Vengevine until we actually have a relevant card to do here. So I kind of like pitching the Bloodghast land. Since we won't be able to double creature anyway with the Vengevine this turn. And Elvish Spirit Guide can be pitched to the Force of Vigor here. And Ravenous Trap has their graveyard covered. Vintage is hard, man. When you only stream Vintage every once in a while. They have the Squeak combo. So they are playing the Squeak combo with the Bazaar. We could hit their graveyard, but the graveyard's not that good yet. So we'll give them a little bit more value. We can grind. Yikes. Indeed. Can't beat that card ever. Should have Ravenous Trap last turn. That's game, right? Yeah, it's gotta be game. They're playing the deck that's really good in the mirror. Like, we can't even hollow one. Oh, non-creature spells. Oh, yeah, we can. We're fine. We should have cut the land, though, because the land would have brought back Bloodghast, and then we could have gotten Hojak out. So we messed up by not keeping a land there. That can hit something. So we're gonna get rid of the force. Vengevine. Definitely messed up by not keeping a fetch land though there. We're not an Elvish Spirit Guide Nature's Claim. Oh, the second clause, yes. Yes, of course. We can still get this Vengevine back, though, at some point on me. I was thinking about the first clause. The second clause has to do with creatures. The first clause only has to do with non-creatures. You can see where this card could be confusing. This card has a lot of text. The first part only has to do with non-creature spells. The second part has to do with all spells. This card always confuses me. I've read it so many times. I've played against it so many times. I always read it differently. What's up, Tebin? How you doing, bud? Yeah, we should have gotten Squeak turn first turn. Could keep Nature's Claim here, or I could just cast a Deathrite. Oh, no. I could have gotten Vengevine out here. Oh my gosh, what a punt. Oh well, we'll get a Vengevine on blocking duty. What a punt. We could have attacked for 8 here. That's actually huge. I didn't think about the second cast. Yeah, huge punt here. We could have attacked for 8. I was thinking like, oh, okay, we'll do that. We'll cast the Deathrite Shaman, but then I didn't think about the second spell. Yeah, we definitely should have cast this pre-combat and then attacked for 8, putting my opponent down to 8, and then putting them on blocking duty. This will block the Linvillia, but that's not even that good, right? Did they play Ravenous Trap? What happened? Oh, they had Ravenous Trap, okay. Alright, didn't matter. Good. Didn't matter. I didn't see it go in the stack. Alright. Does not matter because they had Ravenous Trap. Easy game. Okay, so we can exile. We don't have a mana source yet, but we need to try a mana source. If we have a mana source, we can eat the squee that's being annoying. Nature's Claim is going to be castable off this Deathrite Shaman, which is nice, and because we have a land. And the hollowed one's still beating down. They've had a lot of hate, but they haven't actually found the win con yet. They're going to find it sometime soon with the Spitazar at Baghdad, but... I guess next time we should have just kept the fetch land. Would have been a lot better. Would turn out better for us. I think it turns out better in general if we keep a fetch land. Oh, they're going to double block with the Elvish Spirit Guide? That's pretty good. Or with these two? Is that what they're doing? Oh, they have Hojak? Oh, they have Hojak. We're dead. Vintage is overwhelming for me. It's just, there's so much going on that I have no idea what to do. What's like, any idea. It's really hard for me to have a huge grasp on it. There's so many cards that are flown, like, there's so many cards in like 2 to 3 turns, and there's so many different cards that are playable in the format in different strategies. Like, the range of cards that are playable in weird, strange interactions is huge, which is a really cool part of Vintage, but it's also super complicated and is very overwhelming. I like it. It's tough. It's tough stuff. We need to draw a different creature. Do we have a Ravenous Trap at Force? Lavinia really does this in here, but... Ah, nice. This means I need to play more Vintage? It's not enjoyable for me to stream, though, Art Bartlett. Like, I understand the rationale of, like, just play more Vintage and you'll become more custom, and then it won't be overwhelming or anything, but... At this point, I would have to play so much Vintage offline to be able to get used to it. Should I get out of the habit of fetching immediately because I've gassed? Yep. That's something I did not note. I forgot that was a relevant point. I'm always just playing around Wasteland. I forgot there's actually more to that. Like, it would... I feel like to properly be able to actually stream Vintage, I would have to play a lot offline. And I'm not sure if that's something I'm willing to do. There's only 2 to 3 Wasteland actually in Vintage now, though. Well, when I used to play Vintage a little bit, there were tons of Wasteland decks. It was always super important to play around Wasteland. Like, every deck was playing Wasteland, like, 6 months ago? Or a year ago? It felt like all the decks were. Yeah, every deck runs a strip mine, but there seems like there are a lot more decks that were running Wastelands. Also, big disadvantage of Vintage that I don't love is you get a lot of know-it-alls. No digs at anyone in chat. It's just the reality. Root Wall doesn't actually go to the graveyard, right? Not me. Like, if it goes to exile and then I cast it, so it's a replacement effect. So if I go like Vengevine into Vengevine into... Oh, but then I've only discarded 2. Wait, does this count as... Wait, so I've discarded the Root Wallet even though it's a replacement effect? So the Hollow One still costs 0? Wait, how does this interaction work? So the Hollow One still costs 0, even though the Root Wallet never hit the graveyard. Because discard is just the discard. The discard was replaced by going to exile and being able to get cast by the Madness. 3 mana is the normal combo, which is Vengevine, Vengevine, Basking Rootwalla, Hollowed One, yeah. I could keep a green source to be able to hit their Hollowed One in another thing. Guess you do know some stuff, yeah. If I get a green card, what green card do I want to have? Well, no, I want to have Force of Vigor up to be able to kill Hollowed One and a... I've already exiled 2 Vengevines, so I'm just scared of another Hollowed One coming down. So if I keep up a green card in my hand, like Hojack... Oh, we can get a thing off of the Basking Rootwalla, too. Oh, yeah. Which can get Fairy Macabre. So this can go get the Fairy Macabre, and then I can have the Hojack as well. So now I have Graveyards covered, and I have another Hollowed One covered, and then I'm able to double Vengevine, and then aggro them out. Okay. I can actually discard Hojack. So then get to even to cast it from the graveyard. Here. GG's, OP. Opponent's mad. They're like, this person doesn't even know how to play their deck. And they're not wrong. They're not wrong. I don't know how to play my deck. Good sequencing in the last turn? Yeah, it only took me like a minute to figure it out. I've played some survival decks before, but only if like two or three leagues. After a minute, I figured out the survival sequencing. Discard. It was so simple too. It was discard Vengevine, get a Vengevine, discard Vengevine, get a Hojack, discard Rootwalla, get a Fairy Macabre, play the Rootwalla, pray the Hollowed One, get back to Vengevines. Simple turn, right? Like, come on. A fool could do that turn. Easy. A fool could definitely figure out that sequence of 10 game actions. You ready for Turbo Depths in Modern? You wonder what MH2 holds for us? Yeah, nice. What's up, Temu? How you doing, bud? I was finally able to catch a stream. Yeah, I'm glad you're finally able to catch a stream. Welcome back. This isn't workshops. This isn't. This is a donation league from Not Me, who got 10th in the Vintage Challenge. I'm streaming. The wait is over. Yes, Not Me waited days, hours, years for this league. Honestly, Not Me. Your modern pile the other day, it was really cool. It was last week. That pile was so sick. I really hope that pile works out. Ugh. I haven't streamed that much this year. I mean, I've streamed 73 hours in the last month. The month before that, I streamed 80 hours. The month before that, I streamed 130 hours. Oh, I didn't stream much in February. I only streamed 36 hours there. And 26 hours in February. Nah, I haven't been streaming as much Magic, I guess. Those aren't Magic hours. So if this is against Xerox, it's a keep, a turn 1 cast Vengevine. Anything else, this is a mole. Yeah, that's the problem. Casting Vengevine and Root Wall at turn 1 is not great. But against Xerox, it's fine, right? But it's just like, it's really hard to look at a Black Lotus and want a mulligan. Depths deserves another chance? Yeah, for sure. Chat. How about we deal with the modern format before we unban things? Unbanning things in the modern format is cool when the format is stable. Hojack is a menace. Don't unban something when the modern format is not great. Hey, Naya, how you doing? I don't think I want to keep this hand. It's just too meh. It has a Black Lotus, though, so it's like really hard to not want to keep. You play this and you're sad when they go turn 1 yeah. Twin would balance the metagame. Omega lol. Oh, whoops, got a Kappa. That's good. Ban MH1 so the format becomes stable again, then unban Depths. I don't think the format was as exceptionally good before MH1. Call me crazy, but I think MH1 did better. Like, other than Hojack, MH1 had amazing impacts. Twin dies to Hojack? Yes, Hojack is a problem. That's not... Your justification that Twin is okay because Hojack is bad is the worst justification. Hey, this broken deck that's broken more beyond the other decks that are banned right now. Yeah, if we just... If we compare it to this deck, then yes, of course. Like, what? No. That doesn't make any sense. Neoform is really good with the Mulligan rule, though. That's going to be coming out with M2020. Both. Do I just like pass, let them have a turn? Yeah, that's fine. Now we can kill Lodestone Golem and Revoker. Yeah. Neoform has consistently 5-0'd, which is not like the biggest feat, but it's definitely something. It's been 5-0ing every single 5-0 league section, which means that people are playing it a decent amount. It means it's doing something. This card is insane. Force of Vigor is destroying. Patron is too weak now. Lyzoid. Why? Why? Okay, I was watching the the event today, and I hate I hate how much people are willing to just like throw hate. And I know that's kind of like contradictory. Like, I hate how much people throw hate, but they're just like, I hate this card. I hate this card. This metagame is awful. Don't play. It's a game. Don't play. Wait until it's banned. Play some other game. Play some other game. Have some fun. Do something else with your life. If you don't like the game right now, come back later. We need to fix this. This is broken and it needs to be fixed right away. I need to play the game. You're just a parody, not being serious? But people are being serious, and that's sad. It's so real. It's real that people are serious, and it's sad. They're gonna name Survival, right? I don't even know. I guess we just exile. I guess we just get something to exile to force. I don't even know we force right away. We could just get Vengevine into Vengevine into. Oh, we could just get Vengevine into Vengevine this turn. Wait, pass, play the patient game. We go like, you can go like waste, like that into Bloodghast into Oof. Like, I could get another Vengevine and then ditch another Vengevine. Vine into DRS. Yeah, Vine into DRS is a nice value play. I like that. We can't actually blow up the Revoker this turn, but also Hojak is not an unreasonable one. I have not played either of those, Temu. I'm a gamer, so I figured I might have. I do play a lot of games. Play a lot of different games as well, but I have not tried either of those. I have 2 card games that I'm going to be trying soon. That the team suggested to me that I'll probably be making videos for. The games are World of Myths and Age of Sigmar Champions. Hojak is only good if I draw lands. True. Nice. Chalice is real good here. I can see how the Shops matchup could be very good, not me. That's a good question, Ice. I don't have a great answer for you. Yeah, Force of Vigor is an unfair card. Yeah, it definitely is. It blows up 2 things. It's a 2 for 2. And it costs 0. Like, they have a Ballista, right? And they have a Ballista they're going to tap 7-4, and they're going to make a 3-3 Ballista, and then I'm going to blow up the Ballista and the Revoker here. Why is that, Temu? Was there a lot more Hojak than you had seen in leagues? Unfair answers are better than unfair threats, though. Yeah, true. Do we just cast these in the face of the Chalice on one? Oh, not yet. Oh, like the... You talking like the Basking Root Walla? We're gonna use that for the Vengevines. Kinda wanna exile the Root Walla? Nah, I'm just gonna exile the Shaman. I mean, I could just discard the other one to go get a Root Walla. They're just gonna put me down to 15, and now on my turn, I'm just gonna discard the Root Walla. The Root Wallas are getting countered, but so I'm gonna go Root Walla in discard to go get another Root Walla into a. Oh no, I can't. That's not enough. I need to discard a third spell. I guess I just get double Root Walla into like Hojak or something. What? No, we just get there right now. Not me. Oh. I forgot about the Chalice. We don't get there. I forgot about the Chalice. Or the Sphere. We should have killed the Sphere. Oh, silly me. We should have let the Ballista around. I forgot about the Sphere actually coming up. I forgot it comes up with the Basking Root Walla. Shoot. I messed up. I guess I wasn't supposed to kill the Walking Ballista? Ballista's kind of a non-threat. Yeah, I shouldn't have killed the Ballista. I should have killed Sphere in that. I wasn't thinking that the Sphere was relevant. Jeez. Third Provoker. I just wasn't thinking that it was relevant. Messed up. They also drew the third Provoker, too. And a second Sphere. The second Sphere doesn't matter. It's pretty irrelevant. Well, I guess I can't combo. I can't survival anymore. They're at 10, so I actually can do this. They have 0 cards, so they have to draw a threat off the top, right? Yo, alright, sounds good, Arno. You won't rest until the Hojak's the shops of modern. Basking Root Walla still triggers vines? Yes, but you have to actually cast it for 2. R. Bartlett. So it kind of defeats the purpose of free root walling. You actually still have to cast it. The counter of the Chalice doesn't matter. It's the Sphere. What misvalue did I have? Oh, I have a black source. Yes, you're right. That actually is going to come up. I forgot about the black source. I was thinking like, oh, if we draw another black source, I'll be able to cast it. All right, so we could get messed up if they actually draw a creature here. I think we get punished. Not punished. We beat triple Revoker. Easy. Easy matchup. Bloodghast was actually good there. It won us the game, sorta. That was sick. Vines are on cast, yes. They're not on discard. So you actually, that's why Rootwaller works so well with Venge Vines. So it's when the second creature card is cast for the turn is when Vengevine is returned from the graveyard. So we couldn't actually return the Vengevines unless we're casting cards. So we actually have to cast the Rootwallas. It doesn't matter if they're countered. Like, for instance, if Hollowed One is countered by Linvillia, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter if the creature cards are countered. It's only if they are cast. The second one cast in particular. The third one does not trigger them. Yeah, Bloodghast just randomly killed the opponent. Pretty crazy. If we had 4 mana against 1 sphere effect, if you have 4 mana, then you're able to double Rootwalla into Vengevine, double Vengevine there. But I don't know. Killing the Ballista worked out pretty well. If we had not killed the Ballista and then killed the Sphere and the Revoker, we would have been able to Rootwalla, and get an Oof, I guess. And then we'd be able to double Vengevine attack. And then my opponent would have drawn a Revoker, and they would have died. Yeah, they still would have died there. I guess I would have had a 3/3 Ballista, though, which actually can mow down some Vengevines. I don't know. I think Ballista's actually a threat against us. You can kind of control the board at that point. Oh, I could have gotten Hojack, too, and then cast Hojack. Oh, true, yeah. Never mind. It would have been double Vengevine Hojack. Yeah, my opponent can't win from there. The Hojack is the last get, and then I can cast Hojack for because the Ballistas or because of the Rootwallas are in the graveyard, they actually can be helpful for the Hojack casts. These hands are just abysmal. There we go. Beat double Wormcoil with Hojack in the challenge. That's kind of absurd, actually. I like how Hollowed One still can get cast through a sphere. It's pretty good, honestly. Do we only have 1 white source? What's our number of white sources? 2. Okay. We don't have any... I do want the lands to be able to hardcast Kataki, though, right? So... / other stuff. Well, now we're losing Bazaar. But we got our Hollowed One out, which is the important part. Our opponent really can't cast anything through this sphere. So our own sphere is their own sphere is going to kill them. I actually don't even want to play this Kataki against their sphere if I can actually do it with 3 mana. Because we have to pay for our own Hollowed One. They're paying 2 life to what? They can't cast a 2-drop. They can cast a 0-drop or 1-drop. Yeah. That's a good one. Can't spend mana. Alright. So we don't have any green or black creatures right now. Inventor's Fair. Wow. I hate moto foiling like this. When people entirely moto foil their deck, it looks so ugly. Maybe because I don't have the actual like animations on. I just think it looks abysmally bad. Some cards are cheaper in a foil. Oh yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that it looks super ugly. Yeah, two mana Deathrite Shaman is the juice. Easy. Easy mode. They can cast a 2-drop here. Oh, City of Traders. What? City of Traders? What is this, Legacy? Is DRS restricted or banned? Nope. It's a 4. It's a 4 of in Vintage. Deathrite Shaman? Yeah, okay. Hey, Green Force, please. It's banned in all of their formats, yeah. I don't think I trade here. They're 8, by the way. Oh, yeah, for sure. I guess I should have talked with Deathrite Shaman, actually. They're forced to trade. The trade is good for them, though. Oh, they're going to gain a life, then. Oh, we should have attacked because they were going to gain a life. Deathrite Shaman attack was important. I was trying to think if the Deathrite Shaman attack was important. It was because of the Inventor's Fair. By not attacking with the Deathrite Shaman, it doesn't give them another turn. But now they still have to block. They have to trade for the Deathrite Shaman. But the last turn they'd have to trade for the Deathrite Shaman. But then they wouldn't have gained the life, so they'd be at 4 still. What's opponent playing? They're playing Shops. Workshops. There are drives that win the game? Really? Yeah. Whoops. You mean like, not that. Thankfully. Hey, Lysozoid. How you doing, bud? Yeah, we drew like a 1-drop. No, Vengefine doesn't come back because of Grafdigger's Cage. What would the draws have included? Black Lotus would have been a draw. Oh, yeah, fair. Yeah, Black Lotus always gives you a win, right? Easy auto wins. Nice, 2-1. Lysozoid, though, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Max says, hey, Zed Magic, long-time YouTube viewer, first time here. Loved that recent Dreadhorde Arcanist deck that you 4-1'd with. Keep up the great content. I didn't even upload it to YouTube yet, Max. It's tomorrow. By the way, Zed Magic live broadcasting on YouTube, recorded on Twitch as usual. How much is deck is in, how much is this deck in paper? Probably $20,000. I don't know. It's a lot. Exclamation YouTube, by the way. And if you're watching on YouTube, exclamation click below for the Twitch link. Did I already see the video? Monk? Yes, indeed. Videos are like usually like 2 days late now. 2 days later, They'll be put on YouTube for when they're live. $200 tickets. 200 tickets is super good. With exclamation mana traders. Easiest plug of my entire life. Easy. Vintage is not a real format in paper. The price in paper varies on the number of lotuses you already own. When you're asking a price of a deck, it always assumes you have 0 of the cards. That's like saying dinner costs the amount of money of food that you don't have in your house, assuming you didn't purchase the food that was in your house. Yeah, Force of Vigor is insane. You have a paper event for the Vintage tomorrow? That's awesome, Mark Bartlett. I'm glad you are fortunate enough to be able to play Vintage in paper. Very few of us are. Yeah, who actually gets food while they have groceries? I just thought about that one. Almost all events allow proxies now? Oh, okay. I guess that makes it so the events actually fill up. That makes sense. Can you only proxy some number of the Power 9, or are you able to proxy the entire Power 9? Yeah, there's like Eternal Weekend and another one. 15 cards? Okay. So you can do Power 9 plus more. Yeah, Terry, it wouldn't be for me. Oh, SCG Con and Eternal Weekend. Yeah, for sure. I know, like, is it in England or something? There's a bunch of people that play Vintage in, like, pubs. And they literally play, like, next to drinks and stuff with these, like, $2,000, like, these $20,000 decks. Like, legitimate story. And I'm not making this up. I think it's a waste of time to play anything but Hojack and Modern. No, I play exclusively anything other than Hojack and Modern, and I have a great time, Max. Oh, well, you're trying to win? You can play Blue Eye Control. I think it's actually really good. If you're trying to actually win, I would play Blue Eye Control. Like, if I were to play a Modern tournament tomorrow, I would play Blue Eye Control. But only because I think Hojack's a problem, and I want to play the deck that actually can beat it. You're trying not to lose? I mean, I've been okay. I've been doing okay. I've been 4-1ing and 3-2ing with, like, decks that aren't Hojack. That are from the 5-0 lists. Phoenix is also really good. It's so boring, though. Play Dreadhorde or Arcanist. This card's a beast in all formats. Let me blow my trumpet here. 4 trophies of the Blue Moon? That's a really impressive, Temu. That's like all you play ever, though. Yo, nice. I love Peppa Please. Opponent's deck usually has a ton of bolts and 1 Swords main deck. Oh, thank you. So they're like the blue-red Xerox white, they're blue-red Xerox, essentially, right? With, like, Dreadhorde Arcanist as a, like, control card. But yeah, Blue Moon's great. I played Blue Moon 2 weeks ago? I love blue-red decks. Yeah, Hollow One makes this really easy. I don't think we need Force of Vigor in this matchup. Yeah, of course you can. No links allowed in this chat room. No, it's fine. You can do whatever you want. Gets elves, no one rents it. 20 minutes waiting for cards. I feel like that means that everyone rents it. 20 minutes? That's absurd, dude. I'm so sorry for your loss. I think this is the line. All right, let's watch this clip. Well, I mean, eh. Like, I think people overestimate how much one shuffle is going to damage the card. I don't have any beta cards for that reason, but like, I think people overestimate or they like over exaggerate. Why are my opinions always on point? Like, all right, they did it once. The card's probably still fine. They're generally decent cardboard. I can tap or Bazaar in upkeep or with survival on the stack. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Have you guys heard of the bend test? Yeah, exactly. Most of the cards weren't worth too much either. Yeah, fair. So I can discard Hojack, go get a duder. This turns insane, by the way. Drawing Hojack was one of the best things. So I can go like discard survival to Hojack, hold priority, Bazaar of Baghdad. It's not like the card suddenly combust. Yeah, exactly. Then we can go get a Basking Root Walla. And then a hollowed one. This deck is pretty cool once you get the sequencing down. And then we go get a hollowed one. And then we cast a hollowed one. They have to kill this Basking Root Walla, and they can't, so we're going to get a hollowed one. Then we're going to cast a hollowed one. And we're going to trigger Vengevine, and we're going to press yes. And then we're going to cast a Hojack, because this deck is really fair and balanced. We're going to pay green this, because we might as well delve less if we have the option. And there we go. Easy turn. Yo, Zodiac, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. I guess we attack Dak. I guess we could just kill them, right? Hojak has Convoke and Delve. Yeah, it's a really fair card. It has Convoke. No, it has doesn't have. Yeah, it's Convoke, Delve, but he can't cast with mana. Like that would be too unfair. And you can also cast it from your graveyard because why not? And it has Trample also. Yeah, it's super fair. I think we attack them. Yeah, we'll attack them. You think Hojak is really cool design? Yeah, I think Hojak is really cool, but like, I don't think it's fair for modern right now. I think it's a really cool design though. The shell in modern is busted. The design of the card in general is like really pushed, but it's very cool. You think about playing Yixlid Jailer in humans? Yeah, that'd be cool. Yixlid Jailer might be too slow. 2-mana hate cards against Hojak and Modern are really slow. You think you're missing cards? If you're at 30 minutes and 65%, you should reset the trade. Sometimes that happens, bud. Oh, you're playing Pauper Elves? No, yeah, you just reset the trade. It shouldn't be an issue. They should have those cards. Sometimes that happens. Oh, Modern Elves? It still just happens sometimes. I think at that point, resetting would definitely be nice. Mana Traders has had some issues over the last week or so, but I think most of them have fixed themselves. Like, I haven't had any issues in the last 3 days. I had an issue like 7 days ago. I know Max was having some issues as well. Maybe a lot of people haven't. Maybe a lot of people haven't returned their modern cards from the modern because the modern challenge and the modern event were today. So maybe a lot of people haven't returned their cards from those. They've been really bad all week. Yeah, it's rough sometimes. So I could bizarre my upkeep, but I might rather just do it with survival on the stack. They had a bunch of bugs and server errors, yeah. Opponent has a full grip of cards? Yeah, it doesn't matter though. You act like my opponent's cards are relevant. You never see this bad, which is very good and bad. Yeah, it shouldn't ice. Mine took only like 2 minutes. And I requested crazy vintage cards. Nice, Max. Are there cheap sweepers in vintage? Not really. Are they gonna bolt my Hojak? Can you guys hear the vacuum? Really? Not at all? That's crazy. It's so loud on my end. Directional mics are amazing. Oh, balance is a cheap interactive spell. That's true. Lizard's kicking ass. Taking names. Oh no, my Hojak. Hojak down, everyone! We have a Hojak down. No one panic. Hojak down. How do they come back from this? They should have named the card BoJack Corpseman. Yeah, BoJack Corpseman would have been a good name. The passive winning all include Time Walk. Yeah. You just call him Hoagie? I think Hoagie is my least favorite name for a sandwich. I prefer sub or sandwich. That's a good name for sandwich. Or literally anything else. I don't really like Hoagie. I don't really like the term Hoagie. This matchup is for therapy. Do you name Force? You also hate calling him Hojack instead of Hogak? Fair enough. You're always about technically correct though. Like you like Bogle instead of Boggle. I always do what's easiest, you know? Time to burn tickets, nice. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Ice. I'm a knower. I just know. Hugak? That gak. What's up, Decoder Heed? Bogle. Name Force Priest, Trap, and other good stuff. Other good stuff. That's good terminology. Let's take out the Collector. We don't really need another side. What is this matchup? What is this for? Literally just... Oh, this is just for Dredge, right? What about a hero sandwich? I like the terminology hero. I just don't like hoagie. Literally any other terminology is fine for sandwich. Other than hoagie. I don't know why. Hoagie doesn't get me hungry. It just gets me emotionally confused. Hoigak. I don't know how to read those little accent-y things. Yeah, this hand makes me feel things in my loins. Were we supposed to keep this in? Oh, this card has been insane against shops, Terry, and it's just insane in Vintage in general. I got you going though, Jen, don't I? All you have to mention is a Boggle to Jen, and Jen gets going. He gets fired up. He gets riled. All right, enjoy Mario Kart. Have a good time, Jen. Jen's out of here. He's like, "You're pronouncing my favorite word wrong. Begone, foul beast." Yeah, double sewing rate is definitely very good. Oh, is it the pronunciation video? Ugh, I hate that YouTube video. You always link that to me. I just don't care enough. At this point, it's a meme, dude. At this point, it's just a meme. To educate the ignorant. This song's pretty good. Ready for this? Block, I dare you. I block, I dare you. They're not gonna. No. There's no way. There's no way they block. What did Priest do? Priest did nothing because I had a fetch land. So Priest does if a non-creature card would enter from the battlefield if it wasn't cast, it exiles. It exiles instead. But because I fetched, I was able to get Bloodghasts out before the Containment Priest came down. Opponent's bold. They don't respect, and the Spirit Guy is gonna get him. You're gonna get him. Spirit Guy gonna get him. Opponent does not respect. Opponent needs to learn. They need to learn the power of Root Walla. Yeah, bold move. You're gonna get learnt today. Spirit Guy gonna give it to you. That's so bad. It's not even good. I like it though. I don't think I need to Bazaar pre-combat, right? Do I have Vanna pre-combat? I don't think so. I think I just attack. I think I'd play a land. Well, is Library in this deck? Library is not in this deck, Terry. Because we can set up our hands better. Yeah, Library and Bazaar are not friends, and Bazaar is a busted land that you can play 4 of versus 1 of. I'm glad this deck wins very quickly because it allows me to have a ton of time to decide things. You're right. They should unrestrict Library. Yeah, I don't think that's what I was saying. Ancestral 1, 2, 3. But I'm glad you gathered that. I'm glad that's what you collected. I don't think I wanted the second Bazaar here. I kind of wanted to keep up Force of Vigor, but like Death Ray Shaman's insane, so let's play DRS. DRS just drains the opponent pretty quickly. Yeah. Force my DRS. Deal. Good trade. Okay. Yeah, getting rid of Narset's a huge deal with Bazaar out. I'm gonna Bazaar here. Yeah, exactly, guys. It's pretty good, actually. I'm sure. probably should discard the root wall and played it there. I kind of want to keep the Force of Vigor, though. Is that weird? I guess so. I kind of want to also wait for a Vengevine to potentially go off with a Vengevine next turn. So this keeps it for the Force of Vigor and also for a Vengevine. It gives me like 2 relevant interactive points. What the heck? They're scared. They didn't even block a Bloodghast. What the? OP, please. Why did you not block Bloodghast there? That was a free block. They got really scared from the Containment Priest block from earlier, where they messed up. That's pretty funny, actually. We haven't found any Hojaks yet, which is... We'll find them eventually. If there's second swords... Well, there's another swords. This deck is cool. This blocks the Bloodghast too. Is Hojak uncastable? Nope, it's castable. With the fetch land is and this it's castable. I don't have a black source, so I can't get back this Bloodghast. If I dump the Therapy, Vengevine, Force, I can then Cabal Therapy for what? What would I Cabal Therapy for? Nothing? Oh, probably, I kind of like naming... Arcanist can swords my threats? No, I mean, it's just going to Ancestral Recall, though. I kind of like naming Dak. They're going to Ancestral here. I want to... Because I can remove the Bloodghast and name Dak. So then they can't Dak my Hollowed one that I'm going to get next turn. I mean, I guess Swords just hits Hojak, too. This card's really good. I'm going to name Dak. That's what I would have named if I knew they had it. Alright, next time we're naming Werther. Worked out well for my opponent there. Welcome everybody to the stream tonight. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Wow, 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 wow. I hope you guys are having a great time. Wow. So Ravenous Trap or you're dead. You have Rounders Trap? Apparently not. Feels bad, man. Sometimes you just lose. Okay. Later, dude. Later, OP. What's up, boot to the head? Hey, I'm streaming. The wait is over. You're right. Ice. If you lose this one, play my opponent's deck. True, Ancestral. Doesn't get better than that. 5 times 4, someone do the math? Yeah, that's lethal next turn. They just brainstorm on turn 1. Hopefully this brainstorm will find something interactive. Quick! Quick, save some life points. Quick! We need to not die. GG. Should I aggressively GG at the opponent? I don't think so. Nice, 3-1. This deck is busted. Not me. We got so unlucky to lose our first match. Like, we mulliganed to 3 and mulliganed to 4 against Shops. And I think Shops is an amazing matchup. So this deck is really good. I can see why you almost top-8'd with this deck. Every game you lose, you feel like you could have played better. Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, every game I've lost, I felt like I could have won. And every game I just mulliganed like to oblivion. Like that first match. I think I even could have won the first match if I had played differently in game 3, I think. Turn around. Like, this deck was able to beat triple, like, double Sphere, triple Phyrexian Revoker. It's really good, Rosetta Sphere. It's a busted vintage deck is what it is. Which, if you are just tuning in now, you missed the first 4 matches, which is going to be up on YouTube on hopefully Monday, but definitely Tuesday. You can go check out YouTube, !YouTube. If you're watching from YouTube, go check out Twitch. My Twitch link is in the description. All YouTube videos are put on 2 to 3 days later. Tomorrow, Sunday, we should be having 2 modern decks go up from Friday night. London Mulligan comes out with M2020 hits MTGO. M2020 is the start of London Mulligan. Sign me up. This is hilarious. That's awesome, Ice. I might have to check out that deck then. I discredited it by looking at the deck, like the deck list. Maybe the deck list is actually strong. I have the worst headache right now, and I even took Tylenol. Somehow London Mulligan makes you feel bad? Yeah. Even though, like, it's just better, right? Scrying's a bonus, but putting a card away is negative. Although you get to see more and have better information and knowledge. Oh, fair enough, Ice. I mean, that isn't that just the modern. It's not just the modern leagues in general right now. I played against Storm 3 times last night. Storm in 2019, right? I don't need that. I'd rather have an accelerant. I don't think I need it on me. I'd rather just have an accelerant. Like imagine Deathrite Shaman instead. We already have that card essentially with the Bloodghast. And we already had double hollowed one, so we need a third mana source / accelerant. Like a Mox would be insane right here. An Elvis Spirit Guide would even be very good, right? I'm gonna play this to play around with Strip Mine. Scrybug? Yeah? Yeah, Scrybug. It's a real thing. That's results-based thinking. You're right. Doesn't mean it's not real. There's an argument to play the Savannah there because of the Bloodghast in my hand, but I don't want to get Strip Mined. Or Ridley Wastelanded. Is that card irrelevant? Yeah. Bug plays Wasteland sometime? They do, yeah. The MTG bot should get it for you in a second, Nick Merlin. If they don't, it's Earthquake by Quix, Bach Nero, and Lucan Lush. There you go. Just a little delayed. ACR Cloud listens to it for a second. Yeah, they asked the bot actually listens to the song and then it gives it to me. They were thinking about countering it. That card does nothing. Irrelevant. Large elephant. Right, I think they have a counter and they have the Abrupt Decay, so they were debating which one to use. Not me. I think that's what it was. But I think they wanted to save the counter for something else that they need to counter. And they want to use the Abrupt Decay here. I think my opponent was thinking about if they have a better Abrupt Decay target in my deck, and they don't. So they were thinking like how bad Elvish Spirit Guide into discard could be, and it's not that bad. Right? So I think that's what my opponent was considering. Bizarre would actually be still good. Like, we wouldn't draw any cards. We just discard the Vengevine, the Bloodghast, and a land, and then play double hollowed one, which is still just very good. We can play a Basking Root Walla. Don't knock it till you've tried it. Don't knock it till you've tried it. Yeah, Bizarre at the top would have been insane. Ancestral. Unfortunately not. We got a Basking Root Walla instead. By playing the land there, we're not going to be able to... It's not going to be as good because they have an untapped with Deathrite Shaman. We missed our opportunity to draw it. Isn't this kind of GG? Yeah. We definitely lose this game. Leovold plus Abrupt Decay plus Deathrite Shaman is GG. I definitely could concede. It would not be out of the reason. Oh, I'd put a. I was thinking for a second that we actually be able to get enough types out of the graveyard. That would be crazy. We're cycling on their turn, yeah. Oh, we should have cycled on their turn, yeah. Yeah, we can't cast this. The disadvantage to cycling is that the Tarmogoyf is huge. One, two. Okay, so we cycle Fairy Macaw and get rid of a survival and this hollowed one. It would still be creature, land, instant, sorcery. That'd be 4. So it would still not. So we actually could double block with the Basking Root Walla, and would be enough. So cycling the Fairy Macabre and double blocking, we'll get rid of this Tarmogoyf. And then we're going to hard cast the hollowed one in the following turn. Which then we'll be able to keep back the Leovold. Or not. It's a little tougher now. I think that is GG, yep. I don't believe we're going to have a victory here. You could chump block, and then that's not enough. If we had chump blocked, would it have been enough? Man, we probably should have chump blocked. We chump blocked the Tarmogoyf, take 3, draw survival, play survival. Oh man, we actually had a chance. I was thinking we had no live draws, but that's just like never true with this deck. Because we could have played survival, discarded Bloodghast, played land, forced my opponent to try to eat with Deathrite Shaman, survival, get a Hojack, play discard for Hojack. If the opponent eats that, get another Hojack, then eat, play Hojack. Yeah, I think we actually could have won that game if they didn't have a counter, but they probably just had another counter, right? No, we actually had outs. We should have kept playing. I didn't realize we still had outs at that point, which is nuts. We'll bring in the Capal therapies, I guess, for the Collector Oofs. Wow, that is insane. Drawing survival at the top, I think, still would have been okay for us. We didn't really need anything there. And Hojak is such a huge menace. It definitely would have been tough, but there were just too many things for one Deathrite Shaman to eat. So the Deathrite Shaman was just not going to do enough there. Like, the Deathrite Shaman was going to have some amount of impact on the game, but the amount of impact that the Deathrite Shaman had on the game was not going to be large enough. And the Root Walla was irrelevant at that point, and we would have cast 2 creature spells between the Hollowed One and the Hojak. And we'd been able to discard 1, 2, 3, which would have triggered the Hollowed One for enough, and also would have triggered the Survival for enough. Yeah, actually, I think we actually had it there. We could have cast the Hojak from hand, too, for a large Hojak from hand. Wow, that was actually way closer than it should have been. Yeah, I should have kept playing. I should have jump blocked. This deck always has outs. That's absurd. This card isn't very good, is it? I kept it in though. Am I supposed to bring in more in this matchup? I don't think so. Not quite good enough. I mean, we take these, yeah. I think they're going to counter this Hollowed One. That's what I thought. Okay. Easy Vengevine turn 1. Deck's absurd. Nice Force of Will, opponent. You got it. Wow, Force of Vigor hates on Tormod's Crypt. Let's draw a green source, please. Fair and balanced. Oh, for sure. Kitsune Kira. That's all we ever play is fair and balanced magic cards. This has no value right now. I could try to draw to another hollow one, but I think I'm just gonna eat my hollow one game 2. Could have traded there. Is 2 life worth more than the Hojak interaction? I think so. Punished, I guess. Punished for getting rid of that card. Because 3 plus 2 equals... Oh, no, wait, no. Not punished at all. Literally not punished. This is vintage? Yes, it is. So we can't discard this because of the excellent jailer. I'm going to do this, this, this. Hojack. Yes, power 9 are restricted. Just keep fetch. I don't think that's relevant, though. I think keeping the force is better because it hits the Mox Sapphire. Not me. I guess the fetch gets a black source though to drain with the Force of Will, which is your idea. So then it kills with the Hojack, and like killing next turn. Yeah, because the black source actually kills. Okay, that's a fair point. I didn't think about that. Very very true. I didn't think about the kill of the Deathrite Shaman there. No, Bazaar is banned in Legacy, and Deathrite Shaman is banned in Legacy, and Power 9 is banned in Legacy. So, and Survival of the Fittest is banned in Legacy. Yeah, the power the Hojack gives the deck is insane. Like, opponent had the soft hate with the Ixalan Jailer, but it just was too slow, and it was not enough. And they even had a Force of Will for the Hollowed one, but we were able to Hollowed one plus Deathrite Shaman on turn 1 with the Vengevine in the yard, get the Vengevine back and attack, and then Hojack was able to then just like close the game. Are we in a league? Yeah, we're 3-1 up and going to game 3. I think this is game 3. I think I lost the first game. Yeah, last game of the league. This is a donation league from Not Me. You'd have missed most of the league, but if you want to check out the league, it'll be up in 2 to 3 days on YouTube. Exclamation YouTube, PK. There always will be notifications in Discord whenever YouTube videos go up. I kind of want to keep this hand. This hand's really close. We're on the draw, so I'm going to keep it. It's a keep that makes me sad. I mean, it's on the draw, and we have Force of Vigor, but our Deathrite Shaman's going to get countered, and then we're going to be really sad. The Deathrite Shaman doesn't get countered. We're like in a fine spot. Oh, well. Now we're sitting pretty. We're pretty sitting. Pretty sitting pretty. Ixalan Jailer is like whatever, I guess. Since Survival's going to be able to just get 1/1s. That'll also help with Hallowed one. They gave me mana with my Deathrite Shaman. What did they do? They didn't have any turn 1 plays. They must have kept a Jailer hand. No, they kept a Deathrite hand. It's a really good draw. Another mana source is great because this is just going to be for fighting. Force of Vigor can pitch Force of Vigor to kill stuff. They probably have a counter spell. Yep. I'm going to hardcast Vengevine, which means we're going to have to fight over a mana source this turn into this. Unfortunately, these Deathrite battles are always make me sad. It's a good card, just not relevant right now. We could try to remove mana, but then it just responds, so it does nothing. They kill my Deathrite Shaman, what do I do? Nothing? Yeah, nothing. Well, they kill my Deathrite Shaman, then just try to eat the Force of Will, I think. Aggressively fetching, not even keeping one land for Brainstorm. This is the death right stare at each other type of plays. This is probably when we go to natural discard and discard a Bloodghast, and then draw a land, and then play the land that brings back a Bloodghast. This might be this game, where we natural discard a Bloodghast, but the problem is then the Deathrite Shaman just eats it up, right? So, doesn't really work. Bloodghast is kind of a dead card. It's only a 2/1 if we play it. Ooh, that's a great draw. They can just eat the forest if they want. I want another Bayou. In case they wasteland my other Bayou. Like, I could have definitely cycled the hollowed one by now, but I don't think we need to yet. Yeah, I don't think they had another blue card for sure. They're definitely low on blue cards. I don't know what the texture of their hand is right now. Not me. I always forget to check what's pitched to forest, but yeah, they pitched the mental misstep. They didn't deal with my Deathrite Shaman, which is really weird. I guess they were thinking that they could beat it. Yeah, you got it. Or I guess they were thinking that they had a Deathrite Shaman to fight my Deathrite Shaman. But like a turn 1 Deathrite Shaman beats the other Deathrite Shaman, right? So they can hit a Black Source now, so then I can't play Bloodghasts. Really good. I don't think I have another Black Source in the deck. It's funny when I'm 4 mana, 4/3 haste is a good card. Yeah, it's just good. Right, if they only had Force and Misstep in their hand, they won't miss up the DRS. Exactly. Because they're not going to risk it. I don't feel like discarding this hollow one yet. Yeah, sure. I think we're going to cycle a hollowed one and attempt to eat it on our end step. I have 3 Bayous? Okay, good. So I have another Bayou. What do you guys think about that play? I think that play's pretty sick, honestly. It then frees up for the Vengevine attack. They'll be at 10, but then I'll be able to attack for 9. I'll be able to attack for 8. You think you eat the land so they eat it? Feels like a hardcast force. Well, I don't think they'll actually respect it, though. For the hardcast. Like, if we eat a land right here, they're just going to let me have a mana source now. So, but the thing is, if I discard hollowed one and try to eat it, then it actually might free up a spot. And this actually really works out well with the Bazaar. They took my bait. We could have Bazaar'd first before casting the Vengevine. I think that was important. Okay. Interesting for them to not do that on their turn. Kind of killed them. Not gonna lie. It kind of killed them there. I gotta get one more draw. I think if they killed that Death Ray Shaman, they're in a great spot. Hard to get the Vengevines to play around Abrupt Decay is amazing, yeah. They're gonna trade here with one. They have to trade Chump here. Oh, I should have discarded with and then with the Footed Foothills. Whoops. Should have tapped Bazaar and then killed them. I missed lethal. Yo, thanks, Jazz, for noticing my haircut. I missed lethal, guys. We had lethal. Punterino! If we pap the Bazaar, we can discard the Bloodghast, then we just return the Bloodghast, kill them. Lethal missed. Bruh. Yeah, no. We lose because of that punt? I mean, who cares? It wouldn't be, wouldn't be the first time. I just already had a plan in my head. I mean, and I played towards my plan. Could I play around with Ixen Jailer by playing it on our turn? Oh, we're going to do that now. Oh, we also could have played Hojack. Punished again. Do they have a removal spell? GG's. Punt didn't matter. Easy 4-1. And a $20 donation from Not Me to play this league. A donation league that ended in a 4-1. That hasn't happened in quite a while. I have 5-0 donation league once before, but nice 4-1 a donation league. Easy. Thanks so much, Not Me, for the $20 donation for the donation league. Honestly, I think we should have 5-0'd. I mulled to 3 and mulled to 4 in the game in the match that I lost. The match that I lost, I mulled to 3 game 1, and the game was close. And then I mulled to 4. I went 4-1 with the Cats list, PK. Yep. And then game 3, I mulled to 4, and it was close. You said 5-0, but Zane was playing? Yeah. The deck's really busted. So, synopsis. Summary for YouTube. Thanks so much for watching the entire matches. I hope you guys enjoyed the matches. You can check out my live stream at twitch.tv/ZedMagic. You can also check out my Twitter at twitter.com/ZedMagic. And you also can check out the Discord that is linked below. Discord tells me when I go live, and also when new videos go up on YouTube. You can go check out the community over there at Discord. Thanks so much for watching. This deck was busted. I really enjoyed it. I feel like if I played a little bit more, I'd be able to get some more of the synergies down. Would really recommend it. It's a really nice way to get into Vintage because it's more like you're goldfishing than you're actually interacting with your opponent. And so then if you just play some games on MTGO or in paper, if you proxy it up, and then you're able to just goldfish and practice through a lot of the iterations and a lot of what's going to be going on, then you'll be able to get a lot of the general mechanics of the deck down, and you'll be able to play at a semi-reasonable level. And I think the deck is really strong. So would recommend 8 out of 8. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that subscribe and like button, and I hope to see you guys on the next video.